because I got high. Because I got high.
Welcome back, my fellow grand strategists. My name is DanIsStoned. I'm delighted for you to be able to join me today for another episode of Imperator Rome, playing as the glorious Greek colony of Massalia. So in the last episode, I kind of started a messy war. It should be a lot easier than I'm making it out to be, but due to my basic incompetence in matters of warfare and not really paying much attention to what I was doing, I kind of managed to screw it up a little bit. However, we are going to probably try to turn the tide of the war. We have another ally. He actually accepted this, so he's joined in with us. So we are going to use him to help us. So let's get back into it. So I am sieging this down now, which is what we need to do. We do need to siege it. I have taken these two now, which is pretty neat. Our ally is moving around up there. I don't know what he's doing. He needs to join with me. That's what he needs to do. I don't know why he's not joining. He should really do that. But anyway, that doesn't matter. He is forming his forces back up again. He has quite a few men, to be fair, and his morale is slowly recovering. It could be better. Our ally is taking over some land. Now we are in a positive war score, even though we are losing kind of the battles. He should actually hide down here because he couldn't get him. If he moved his troops down to hide at the bottom at Tarusco, he will not be able to get caught. Anyway, we have a new ruler, Aristophon Cheridemid. He is of the religious faction, so he joins the fight. He's just going to get smashed now by this guy. He's just a complete fool. He has a lot of men, but he's not actually doing the right thing by waiting, hiding, and letting his troops recover morale. Anyway, let's just continue. I am sieging this. With a bit of luck, it will go quickly. We've got a breach, which is brilliant. That is a really good first thing. Okay, he's really relieving all of the sieges that happened down on my allies' land. Hopefully we should be able to take all that. I would like to have taken that as well, but it looks like that's going to be for my friend Vacontia. Anyway, the battle is going to be raging down here. Actually, no, it's not. They don't know whether they should move or not, so this is quite good. He's actually sieging that, so we need to really get this quickly before that falls. Come on. Let's actually speed it up a tiny bit. We have a... Oh, we don't have a Timostete. Whatever that is. What's a Timostete? Let's assign someone. We'll spine. Spartacus Cheridemid is the ex-ruler, so we'll put him on. He gives up our Senate influence. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, he doesn't really know what he's doing now. The AI here is a bit lost. We do have a lot more men now, so I'm not actually as worried as I was at start. Thanks to our ally over here, who's actually pretty much helping us. Thank God. We are at minus 14%, please. Supply shortage. That is going to fall before, I think. Yeah, I would like it not to fall. Hopefully he's going to come and wipe the floor with him. Oh, we could actually go around that way. But I don't want to do that. It doesn't matter. He can take that. We'll just take it back. That's not much of a problem. Yeah, he's reinforcing his armies, which is good. Okay, we are up to 14%. He's got supply shortage. Hopefully he'll be blocked, and we should be able, we could like get there before he actually takes it. I highly doubt it. What is this guy doing? He's being stupid. He's being very, very stupid. Unless, no, he's being clever, because I think the ally is actually going to get in there and help him out. So at least he's stopping the siege progress. He needs to hurry up, though. So it goes on the 20th of April. Come on, there we go. Come on, come on, come on. Get them all in. I think they should just do that with all the numbers. They have, like, more troops. The numbers are bigger and better. More troops. So it's not necessarily down to skill. As I said, I made it more messy than it should have been. Should have been a lot easier this war, to be fair. But that doesn't matter. At least we stopped him from taking that now, which is always nice. We no longer import cloth to Antipolis, so we need to do that again. But I'm going to do that at the end of the war, not now, because I need the money. We don't have much money, and I really need the cash. So we'll definitely go for that. Yeah, this is pretty much nearly the end of this guy. We take these two pieces of land, and it's all done. However, it's good. If he actually recaptures that, that would be good, because that means I can take it back. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, food shortage. That wasn't going to fall down. You should transfer that to me. Thank you very much. Bipartisan support. Some issues tend to divide the House, and none more so than public indecency. While it was being debated in the Senate, Theodamas Olympiadorid approached our Archon and offered the support of a large portion of the populist faction. So what do? I gain the Massalia owes us, so I owe the populist faction some favours, so I owe them 1 favour, but I gain 10 support for the religious faction. Why not? Show it. At least the religion faction is kind of the ones who have the most power here. Come on, come on, come on. Please siege that. And then I want to take this land back. Come on, come on, come on. 42%. It's got to fall. Surely, God. Not even water shortage. It gets blocked. Well, we will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities out of this. I'll probably give some to my ally here for Cantia. Probably give them something to kind of thank them for their aid in the war. Okay. So yeah, as I said, this a white piece is imminent. Why? It won't be once we take that. Once we take this fort, there will be no white piece. Oh, that's if we ever actually take it. It's been stuck on 40% forever. This is crazy. Oh, God, this is really crazy. We have another omen, so we'll go down the Blessing of Hades again, because we are going to lose money, and I do need the cash. So we'll definitely do that. Come on, come on. Please tell me this is going to fall. It's got to fall. Surely. 42%. It's been stuck at 42. There we go. Finally, the Siege of Nemorsus is won. So we gain 1 slave. A bit of popularity by doing that. So now we can actually take this last piece. How many people are in this war? Yeah, they're pretty much down and out nearly. We'll finish off these troops and we'll do a peace treaty. See if I can actually get these guys to be my client. It would be nice if I had a little client state. Anyway, that's done. We captured their general, who's not that bad. We should be sieging this. Should all be mine. There we go. And we'll get the next thing as well. He is at war. Narbonensis is at war with who? With their overlord. They must have decided to be independent. Oh well. And we have got it. So we're now at 99% war score. Let's see what we can actually do. So I want that. And I want that. I also want this. Oh, they give it to me. And I want this. Maybe this. Oh, I can get all of that. So they cede all of this to me. This is nice. The only thing I don't get is their capital. I wonder why. I wonder why I don't get that. Is it because I've not got 100% war score? I don't know. Or I could just take these lands. And this guy could actually become a subject. Can he become a subject? No, I can't. Okay, well, we'll just take this. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll just take all these little things here, which would be nice to have. And, yeah, let's sue for peace. We gain 7 aggressive expansion. It's not that much, actually. And now we actually link up with a gap, which is brilliant. Actually, this has turned out not too bad. I was worried at one point. Because due to the fact that I kind of cocked up on the first battle and moved them all into all their troops. But that doesn't really matter. We came out of it pretty well. What do we do with the elites? Let's just get rid of them, get some popularity up. I don't want to keep them with me. So they're done. Now the problem is I have too many allies, so we need to actually get some of that down, and then we need to administrate all this stuff. So let's go on the diplomacy screen and see we have a couple relations too many. Now, this guy is our ally. That guy is our ally. I can probably break my alliance with this guy now. He's actually served his purpose. So I'll dissolve the alliance. There we go. That's been done. There we go. Fantastic. And now we have got a little bit more land. So we'll keep the fort in a gap there. We'll get rid of the one in Damascus because we're just paying for that one and we have a fort right next to it. Which one has got the most people in? Yeah, we'll keep the capital of the province of... Which province is this? Vacontia. We'll keep it in... We'll keep it in here. We'll keep it in Aulate. And what we'll do now is probably build a fort somewhere else. Could do with a fort blocking something else. We also have a bit of land now in a new province called Alabrogia. They are all same. Not my culture group. And they're all Gaelic. So we need to really convert all this stuff at one point. We will leave it at that for the time being. I don't think I need to do any more. So I'll reduce the speed a bit so I can actually control what's going on. And we'll move these armies back into Massalia. We will get rid of the general, which we don't need anymore, so we will dismiss him, which is always good. And now we should have a little bit more resources to actually exchange and swap. We also need to change all the policies in our provinces, so I probably need something to do with the pop assimilation. Yeah, let's try and assimilate some pops. I definitely need to do that cultural assimilation. It's a no-brainer. We definitely need it. We'll go for cultural assimilation. We are spending a little bit of political influence, but I'm not really that bothered about it. I would sooner do it than not do it, if you know what I mean, because I do need to get the culture changed. What can we do in invention-wise? Probably get something to help reduce the tyranny and the aggressive expansion, probably. Let's get the aggressive expansion change. Just because we can get that down a little bit quicker. It always helps. So now we are... The balance hasn't really changed that much, to be honest. We're not making more money. I think that's due to the fact... Oh, we are. Actually, we're up now 1.52, which is always nice. That is great. That is really good. We'll keep it in the neutral stance on the diplomacy screen because it allows us to have the allies, so them allies are pretty useful. I do want to keep them. The art of the deal. Members of the mercantile faction have something of a reputation regarding the price of their support. It came therefore as no surprise when Xenopos, Pythid leader of the patricians of Massalia, approached us with a glint in his eye. So the researcher gains money, and we lose some money though, and the mercantile faction will be more likely to back my diplomatic actions. Oh god, I can't afford to lose that money. Yeah, I can't afford to lose any of this money. We don't have much money, so I'm going to have to take the loyalty hit on the researcher and the national commerce income for 5 years. Doesn't matter, we'll take the little hit for 5 years, it's not that bad. Let's import something now. I think we could probably import some livestock maybe from Volcatia, definitely, just to get the pop growth up a little bit. Now I'm probably going to split this army in half. Yeah, let's split the army in half. So that means we have this army and this army. This one will go in this place here with the governor for this province, and we'll assign it to this governor. Yeah, we'll do that. Or actually no, does it actually work for the whole thing? Let's actually assign it to the region. Oh, it assigns to the region. Okay, this is nice. So it assigns to the whole region, which is good. So we'll definitely do that. We'll assign to region, so that gets down any national unrest, and it should actually help us convert some pop. And it is, and you can see one's already been converted to the Massalian culture. And it is working. It is actually working, so this is quite good. It's definitely working alright. We could do with another theatre somewhere, maybe over here. I don't know if we have one here. No, we do have one there. We don't have one here, I don't think. Let's have a look. In Agathon, do we have... Well, we do have a theatre, so why is it going slowly? Oh, it's due to unrest, because that is in a different region, maybe? And no, it's not in a different region. I don't know why that's doing that. It should be more. And why have we got unrest there? Colonial unrest. Oh, we got the unrest early on because we decided to convert, didn't we? We took assimilate one pop changed to our culture, but we got the 2 national unrest for it. Okay. Ooh, this is nice. So who wants what? They want livestock. It's because we taught livestock from Narbonessis. That's not... Oh, it's the next one. Oh, it's over here. No, that's Transalpine Gaul. Narbonessis is over here. Oh, we have a surplus of livestock. Cool. So that gives us pop promotion speed plus 10%. We'll have that, and it's more cash. 0.32 gold per month with that. Latin power of Massalia wants to import grain from Vacontia. National manpower plus 5%. This is all good. The only downside was the messy war that I kind of waged. It was a really messy war, to be honest. I could have done it a lot better. But that doesn't matter. We have... How many forts? We have... one over here, we have one here, we have one down there, and that's it. I think we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do with one up here, maybe. Just like kind of stop this guy, but maybe I don't really need it, to be honest. Invention. I don't need another invention. Definitely not. I'll probably do with another small army. I am going to probably change and swap out the light infantry for heavy cav, just because they're more efficient to the types of troops that we're going to be fighting over here. I think heavy cav, let's have a look. I can't remember what they do. They do damage to, yeah, they do extra damage to light cav, archers, chariots and everything, so we'll definitely go for some of that at some point. Scorned families, that's not much of an issue for us at the moment. I could do with money. Anything for more money. Can I do any import? Oh, we can import a route now in Narbonessus now. Well, I don't have the money, so I have to wait. What allies does this guy have? Yes, well, he's my ally, so I can't really declare war on this guy. This guy doesn't really have any allies. Let's fabricate a claim on him, just so we have the claim on the guy on the province of Liguria. That means we can get these 2 pieces of land here, which would give us some salt, I think. Yep, some extra salt and some hemp. And kind of expand that way in the province. Oh yeah, we'll kind of get some more land in the province of Liguria, which would be useful. We could expand further south, maybe. Kind of like, kind of go along the coast. Icenia could be another option. But they do have a lot of allies now. But anyway, war is not really going to be on our mind at the moment. What we need to do is really kind of assimilate all this. Now, how do I get more money? We need more cash. I could change to the mercantile stance. But do I want to do that? I don't know. Maybe not. Nah. We're making a little bit of cash as it is. I don't need to up the cost, the maintenance cost of the fleet, because I'm not going to use the fleet much at the moment. We'll only use them once we get enough money to actually be able to use them. So I have a lot of freemen here. I could do with some. Well, that gives us a bit more manpower. We are gaining a lot more manpower, 122 per month. Do I have any more slaves anywhere? Yeah, we don't have many slaves. We have 14 slaves. It could be more, to be honest. But we need to. What we need to do, we need to assimilate the pops, convert the pops, and then promote the pops, which I think is what we're going to do. Get rid of the tribesmen and try and make them into something more decent, more money bound. Anyway, here, are we converting? Yes, we are in Pasavi. We are doing the assimilation. So, the cult to Tyche. Lately, we've been seeing growing numbers of people following Tyche, seeking the fortune of the gods. A priest and a small group of followers have arrived in Antipolis, looking for a new home for their cult. What do I do here? Either the help of Tyche and our followers is appreciated, so the cult settles down and a Massalian freeman appears, or we lose popularity. No, I have no room for the cultist. I just want the Hellenic religion. I don't want Tyche. Hellenic religion is fine. Here we are assimilating the pops, which is going up quite quickly actually. We could get it up more with the theatres, which we will build once we get the money for them. So we have one there, I have one there. I don't have one here because I can't build one because we have the fort, that's why. But still, it's going up pretty quickly. In 4, 7, 6, in 3 years another pop will change, so we might as well. It's going pretty quickly. The stability is going up. I could probably spend some of it to get the stab up a bit more, which we are going to do. We'll sacrifice to the gods. It costs us a little bit, but I'll sooner do it just to get that stab up now by 0.23 per month, so we can actually spend some of it in laws. Okay, the Olympic Games, we're going to send a researcher or the admiral of the first Nauticon. Let's send the admiral. Let's send Daikiorashos. I think that's how we say it. We'll send this guy. Let's have a look what laws we can do, because when we get the next amount of political influence, we will change the laws. We can do military reform. Army maintenance cost is probably what we want. Could go for... what could I go for? Maybe maritime laws. Import value would be nice. The provisioning... Yeah, we're going to go for the Provisioning Act, I think. Provisioning Act, it's less army maintenance cost. Definitely that. Once we get the political influence, we will do it. We'll do that change. Don't really want to make any more troops because I need to get as much money as I possibly can in order to build buildings. I could actually change... I could change this from complex tariffs to go to standardized construction. since we are going to be building stuff. I'm probably going to do that. It's going to cost us our political influence, but hell, let's just do it anyway. That's just because it will cost us less now to actually kind of build stuff to assimilate the pop. So it costs 30 now instead of 50, and the ruler has a lot of finesse. So yeah, we are saving 20 gold per building built. The tyranny is getting up more, so as the tyranny goes down, that will actually go down. So I'm probably actually going to start building some of these theatres. Yeah, let's build the theatres. We'll build one in Prasavi. Boom, there we go. That's one built. This will help us. I mean, the more unified we are, culturally speaking, the better it will be. So our guy didn't win. It was some guy called Massalia who actually won the Olympic Games. So we've not won one just yet. But then again, we haven't been sending really good guys, to be honest. What about the religion-wise? Oh, it is changing slightly. We are getting some more religion in. It is changing pretty good, actually. It's not too bad. What about the other places? Let's check. Yes, it is actually converting. They are converting. How long will it take? Yeah, it is actually going pretty well there, to be honest. So, yep, it's all going pretty well. I'm quite happy for the moment. It all seems to be going good. Now, what can I do next? Are we fabricating a claim over here? I don't know. Where's the outliner? There it is. And we are fabricating a claim over there, so we could probably kick this guy out at some point. He does have 2 allies, which means it is going to be tricky. But then again, I do have a lot of allies, so we could actually take this long bit here on all this on the length of this. Actually, really spread our empire along the coast. Well, I won't call it an empire just yet. It's still a little Greek colony. The loyalty of the provinces are good. As I said again, the Pops aren't happy because they are not our Hellenistic culture group. This is going to be a really long slog. Let's up the speed a bit because we need to. It's going to be a long slog of converting now. It's what we definitely need. Maybe some once we go protect level, maybe that will actually help. What do we get in the next level of religious advances? We get popularity gain. We can take sacrifice to God to cost wrong culture group happiness. That'd be pretty useful. What's the next one? We can either get change governor cost, hold triumph cost, or monthly loyalty. In the civic section, it's national tribesman output, wrong culture happiness, or national slave output, which rights and man probably take that. And the military one, besiege engineers, fort defense, army weight modifier. Okay. We are gaining some political influence every month. It'd be nice to gain a little bit more. We are gaining 1.68 gold per month. It could be better. But it will be once everything starts being assimilated and religiously converted, so I'm not really worried about that. In the decisions, there's not really much we can do. Embrace the Druidic class, what does that do? Oh, I convert to Druidic, I don't really want to do that. Definitely not. Definitely not convert to that religion. Yep. All seems to be good. For the moment, until it all goes wrong. But yeah, I really need to pay attention when I actually declare wars because I actually moved them all on there. I could have actually lost that. If it wasn't probably for this guy joining, I probably would have lost. I'm pretty sure I would have lost. Okay, oh, Sabonia's back. They are actually back. That's good. What isn't good though is our ruler has got diphtheria. But what is good that they're actually back now. So there's a potential enemy that we can actually declare war on. What is our army maintenance here? It does cost 2.78 gold. It will cost more once I place the light cav with some heavy cav. Caught red-handed, holding in front of the Senate. Numenios Philonid is a sorry sight. Caught with length of chain in hand, he's said to have been ready to strike down Yerokon Philonid in a brutal act of violence. Let's imprison the guy again and spend in the dungeon. We'll go into the character tab, show the imprisoned. And I think it's this guy. Was it Numenios? Oh no, I think it's this guy. Oh no, he is... What is this guy? Oh no, we can actually get... Oh, we can kill this guy. We can banish. Or we'll just keep him in jail, really. Ah, we'll keep that guy in jail. He's nothing important. He didn't even have a kind of important post in the government, so it's not really that bad. What is good about this though, assigning, what I've just realised is that assigning the army to the region. It gives, since the capital region is, I'll show you, is Transalpine Gaul. And since the leader is the governor of this capital region, and since it's a republic, every 5 years it gets elected. So when they are loyal to the guy, it actually goes away since they are elected. So it changes. So once the guy leaves office, they're no longer loyal to him because it's a new guy in office. So that's quite good. The art of the deal, oh god, here we go. It's either we lose money again or the researcher loses loyalty. And we get national commerce income -10 again. Yeah, I can't afford to do it. So we're actually going to shuffle our researchers around a bit here, maybe. Yeah, this guy can go. What's his level in... let's have a look at his level. He has 9 though, he's pretty good. Yeah, let's keep him in. Let's just keep the guy in, really. He's still 90% research speed efficiency, so it's okay. It's not that bad. I can't afford to lose any more loyalty on him though. That'd be bad if I did. He has a lot of men up there. Why does he have so many? He can't maintain that many, surely, God. We should make a claim on this guy. But not yet. We need to keep the political influence in order to change a law. Anything? Oh, yes, something else has been changed here. This is nice. So, yep, that is now majority Massalian, which is all nice. And we should start seeing the effects. What about over here? Let's double check. That is taking a little bit of time. We do have a theatre there. Here it's taking... Oh, it's going up quickly now. I think we've lost that unrest modifier, that -2 unrest that we had from that event. So that's good. We now have a claim on the province of Liguria, which is all good. So I can now declare war on my neighbour over here. But we're not ready to declare war just yet. We need to get that aggressive expansion down. Once it does go down, I probably will. The Heraclean Path. Bastian has seen a huge influx of visitors lately, and a reputation for being one of the cities Heracles passed through on his way to Eurystheus back from Eritrea. Eritrea? Though it's impossible to say if he truly passed through the city or not, the stories have flourished lately. So I lose 5 stability, but the Bastiani gets 15% local tax and plus 10% movement speed for the army until 1485, so it's 10 years. Or I lose stability. I gain stability, lose money, which I don't have, and then when I have armies go up and the power go up. Let's lose the stability. But we gained a bit more tax in that place, so that's alright. I can now change the law, so we're going to definitely do that. So we'll go to the laws, and we'll draft the Provisioning Act, I think. Monthly war exhaustion -0.04, army maintenance cost -15%. I'm just going to double check if there's anything we can do here. Import value plus 25%, that'd be quite nice. Force through Senate cost -50, that'd be great. Stamp out corruption. No, we're going to go for the Provisioning Act. Definitely. So it was 2.7, I think, for maintenance for that army. Now with stability dropped quite a bit, but unrest goes up a tad. I'm not that bothered about it because our army should be able to keep the unrest down. However, the army maintenance does go down a little bit, which is always useful. And at the end of the month, we should see the effects. So it's 1.58. It should go up to like nearly 2, maybe 1.7. It all adds up, so I'll definitely have it. Like, every little helps, as they say. At the end of the month, let's check. Oh, it's gone up to 2. There we go. So we gained 0.5 gold for that army maintenance. So that is all nice. It's gone down to 2.15, which is all good. We'll allow the unit attachment. We'll definitely keep that. I now have a bit more gold, so we can actually probably get a theatre somewhere else now. Maybe in this place over here, since we do have some pops to convert. However, we don't have many pops in there, so is it actually worthwhile getting it? It is actually only going to take... How much? How long did it take? 76. Yeah, it's not worth it down there. We only have 1 pop. Here we have a lot more, so it's probably worth it a bit more in Nemorsos. Yeah, this is probably worth it a lot more. We have a lot more pops to convert, so we'll definitely build something down there. Definitely build a theatre. There we go. That'll be a lot better. Costs us a lot less, so it is worth actually kind of spending the money now while we actually have that national idea of standardised construction. The build time goes down, the build cost goes down. It's all good stuff. Here we should build one as well, probably. But we always have 2 buildings. There's a training camp in there and a forum for local freemen. I could probably get the training camp out, to be honest. I don't really need that training camp. Here we could have one as well. Here as well we have a theatre. here as well, there as well, and there as well. Yeah, it's just that one, there's not many people, so it's not really worth it. And the election's going to happen since it's just frozen, so brilliant. Senatorial resistance. So, Aristophanes Paeted has proven to be a contentious candidate as Archon. Previously an outspoken critic of the government, he has spoken with contempt during the meetings of the Senate. All were surprised, therefore, when he was elected to rule Massalia, casting aside any notions of propriety and class. With such underwhelming popularity amongst the elite, it's hard to see how Aristophanes will get anything done. So either it's not worth upsetting the balance just yet, and they're all likely to less support me for 2 years when passing a law, but we've already changed the law, so that doesn't really bother me. Or I lose stability and gain tyranny. No, it's not worth upsetting the balance just yet. I don't need that. We can actually get by without it. We need another religious guy, so we'll put on Akratatos Aratid. God, pronouncing these names is going to be the death of me. Anyway, what I am going to do, I'm going to cut in the video here. If you did enjoy the video, please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, don't hesitate to subscribe. I would really be grateful. And then you would actually be able to see when the new videos come out. Anyway, again, thank you so much for joining me, guys. And I'll see you later for another episode of Imperator Rome. Bye-bye, guys.